talking about toxic people, as you can tell by the title, of course. I'm super excited to make this video because I want to get it off my chest. I have a lot to say. I've gotten rid of many toxic people in my life. It took me a while, so I want to make this video and hopefully it will help you find some healthy ways to get rid of them. I mean, there are toxic ways to get rid of toxic people, which I won't share. Yeah, canceling out toxic people. This is like 13 steps. They're kind of similar though. So first thing I want to talk about is strong motive. So stick to your decision. I mean, without a motive, without an actual reason as to why you want to get rid of them, especially if they're toxic, forget about it. You're gonna struggle so much. If you say you want to cancel this person out of your life, make sure you want to do it and you want to do it now. If you don't want them in your life, you have a reason for sure, right? Know why you want to do it and stick to that. So think about it and don't let that plan flop. So my next thing is about talking behind their back. I'm not a huge fan of talking behind other people's backs, but trust me, once you talk to another friend about that toxic person, that friend, that other friend, that healthy friend will most likely give you advice on how, first of all, to cancel them out, and they will help you realize that these people are so toxic, you should get rid of them now. And listen to what they have to say. Sometimes we choose to ignore what people tell us, the advice that people give us. I mean, it's not always good advice that people are giving out, but sis, if she's telling you, you know what, that person's stealing your money and you're broke, get rid of them. Point number 3, know that these people don't deserve you. Know that this toxic person that is coming in and out of your life or just staying in your life when they're not supposed to be in your life, they don't deserve you. And guess what? They don't need you. So what you have to do, say no. When they ask you to chill, what are you gonna do? Say no. When they call you and they ask you if you're free, what are you gonna do? Say no. They will call you because they can't sleep. They will call you because they forgot to how to tie their shoes. They will call you because they don't know what Netflix show to watch next. That's how bored they are. They will call you to ruin your life. They don't need you. They will act like it's an emergency when it's not an emergency at all, and they don't need you. They're wasting your time. Honestly, I'll give you an example. Let's say you have 5 bags of grocery in your hands and the toxic person has one big can that they are struggling a tiny bit with, but they could so carry. They will still ask you if you can help them. When you have things to do, they will still ask you if you can help them with their things, even though they don't actually need your help. Put this in your mind. If you did not exist, who would they go to? You know what? That's a good question. Those toxic people, sometimes they have friends, sometimes they don't have friends. Most likely, they do have friends because usually people have more than one friend, honestly. Actually, they have good friends that can help them, that can support them, but guess what? Their good friends don't want to do it. So why do you have to do it? You don't. Say no. When they ask you to go to the club and you have work in the morning at 7 a.m., what are you going to do? Say no. When they ask you to take their shift, maybe you work with this person and you have tons of things to do, but you know what? They really want to get their hair done. They have no other day to get their hair done. What are you going to do? Say no. It's not your responsibility. Honestly, like, you don't have to say yes to them. They don't need you. Remember this. Once they are out of your life, they are going to need to turn to someone else to be toxic with. That person does not have to be you. Point number 4, avoid talking to them. Ask for space. And yes, we're gonna start off nice. We're gonna be nice to these people like we were before. Honestly, like, you don't have to be nice to them. You could be hella nasty and say, like, leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Get out of my face. What I like to do, I like to be nice. People take advantage, I would say. Whatever, of my kindness, of my niceness, of my patience. Of my patience. What was I saying? Oh yeah, ask for space. And I say ask for space, I mean, like, just go up to them and say, dude, I'm not feeling your vibe and I need some space. That's it. A toxic person will most likely say, okay. They will act understanding. But the next damn day or the next damn minute, they will be ringing your phone again, not respecting what you just said, or they would act like they literally didn't hear anything. Like they don't care. They literally don't care about your mental health. They don't care about your time that's being wasted with them. They don't care about anything about you. So when you ask them for space, it's just you being nice, you warning them what's coming to them, you warning them that you're gonna exit their lives. That's it. Anyways, basically avoid talking to them. If you work with this person, it's gonna be hella hard to avoid them, especially if you have to be in like a small space with them. I get it. I've been through it. I know it. I know exactly how it feels. I know it feels like you'll never get out of that. And I didn't until I quit my job and got a new one, to be honest with you. And it was honestly the happiest time of my life. I ain't naming names, but some of them I just couldn't stand. And I still love them, to be honest. They were just toxic, but I still love them. I still care about their well-being. What I did was I avoided talking to them. Sometimes, like, if I saw them passing from the corner of my eye, I would just pretend like I didn't see them. I would just walk away until you leave that space, until you leave that area. Like, if you gotta fake a smile to survive, girl. Because, like, I keep burping. I'm sorry. Trust me, you're gonna make your life so much harder if you decide to have beef with people. So I would say avoid them. Tell them that you're not really feeling their energy. Tell them that you don't really mess with them. But don't tell them, like, I hate you. Because you're going to make, like, especially, like I said, if you work with them or if you go to school with them, or let's say they're on your sports team, you're going to feel so uncomfortable. I'd rather fake a smile with that person and be cordial with that person, knowing that I don't like them and making them know that I don't like them, rather than giving them a stank face every single time I see them and then, you know, just giving myself anxiety. Like, I don't need that. So I'd rather fake a smile, honestly. You need to be straight up with these toxic people. Don't go around the bushes. Don't, you know, trim the edges. What was it? Be transparent with them. I don't remember what I was gonna say. I lost my train of thought, but be super transparent with them. Be super blunt, super frank with them. They need to know how they make you feel. I think the best way is to just be honest with them and letting them know that you don't like them and why you don't like them. Not just, oh, I don't like you. Personally, some people have decided to block me. I couldn't tell you why. In general, like on social media, I've been blocked. No one has ever came up to my face and tell me why they blocked me. When I block someone, you know why I'm blocking you. When I tell you, yo, you're mad annoying, I'm going to tell you why you're mad annoying. You text me 10 times a day. I don't want you. Stop it. Bye-bye. I just tell them straight up. And if they ask me why, I don't mind sending a paragraph to tell them why I am blocking them, what they did wrong, how they make me feel. I don't have a problem with saying, dude, you make me feel super uncomfortable. I don't have a problem with any of that. And I don't think that other people should too. I think that humans should be able to communicate like grown-ass people. Yeah, communication is key with everything. And they don't deserve any of it, to be honest. Like I said, like toxic people are toxic people, but they're still humans because you're leaving them with other people. Hopefully they don't do it to other people what they've done to you. So point number 6, stop pleasing them. Be selfish. Do not make yourself available. I'm about to play one of my favorite songs with you. This song touched my heart so much, and it's just relatable, to be honest. Self-love is everything. Self-love is so important. Make sure that you take care of yourself, and sometimes you just gotta be selfish. As I was saying, be selfish and stop pleasing these people. I am a people pleaser. I was an even bigger people pleaser a few months ago, and I stopped that. What I mean, I used to exhaust myself. Like, I would have massive migraines, massive headaches, because I was taking these phone calls at 4 a.m. because the other person couldn't sleep. I was bringing these people where their mother should have brought them. I was honestly like keeping them company because they were just bored. Because I don't even know, like, it was just a waste of my time. I just wanted them to be happy. I didn't want them to be sad. And it's not that I wasn't thinking about myself, because I just wasn't listening to myself. I needed time to relax. I needed time to breathe. And I wasn't giving myself time to relax or breathe because another human was in need. Girl, you're in need. Another human is in need right here. I don't know why I was putting them above me. If you are doing that, you need to stop. Like, I still do this to this day. I do a lot of favors for people. I don't feel bad about what I do because you should spread yourself a little, you know, but not too much. Not too much. I actually hate when people are too selfish. I hate when there are human beings that just never want to do anything for others, but they will ask so much from others, which again brings me on to like another type of toxic person. I'm thinking of so many people in my head right now. Oh my gosh, toxic people will never do anything for you. So why should you do anything for them? And I know that when you do things for people, when you do things like favors, you should never expect anything in return. I get that. But when the kindness is really only one way, you should really question what these people are to you. You should really question why they keep asking you to do these things. Is it because they're toxic? Most likely yes. Do I need to get rid of these people? Most likely yes, because they're not doing anything for you. Like, literally, they are not bringing happiness into your life. Maybe they are comforting you. The comfort that they bring you at first is not gonna last. Like, these toxic people are gonna drag you down so much. They're gonna make you feel horrible about yourself in so many different ways, and you're gonna notice that there's literally just no point of being their friend. There's no point of being their I don't know, just around them. You don't need that in your proximity, okay? So get rid of these people. I don't know how many times I'm gonna say it in this video. That goes back to the point also when I said, like, when these people ask you to chill and you don't want to chill, and when these people ask you to spend your money and you don't want to spend your money, don't do it. Also, I had a few psychologists actually tell me, you know what? You don't gotta tell them what you want to do. You don't have to tell them anything. You don't owe these people anything. When these people ask you, what are you doing, instead of going to the movies with me, for example, you could say, first of all, it's none of your business. You could tell anyone that, except your parents, because, I mean, you could tell your parents that, but, I mean, if you want licks, do you, boo? Second thing, you can tell these toxic people that you just want to be by yourself. You just want to take care of yourself. It doesn't matter what you do. Like, even if you just chill on your bed and you do nothing but listen to music or read a book or take a bubble bath for 4 hours like I do to wind down, do you. It doesn't matter what you're doing. And to be honest, like, taking care of yourself is making yourself busy. So, like, it really doesn't matter. It's not a lie. It's not a lie at all. Like, even if you're just sitting and meditating and you're sitting on the floor, like, you're busy sitting on the floor. And what? Point number 7. Stop giving chances. Don't look for reasons to forgive them. In my head, because I'm such a good person, I love to forgive people. Like, I don't hold grudges at all. I mean, technically, I never forget about it because it's always ringing in my head that they did something bad to me. But I feel like forgiving them, like, honestly, I don't know why. I literally don't know why. I think it's nice that humans do not hold, well, this human does not really hold grudges. I don't think it's a bad thing, but when you're gonna go back to this person, to this toxic person that did you wrong so many times, that's when it gets bad. That's when it gets complicated too. And I know the difference. I know when to really say, you know what? No hard feelings, but I don't wanna see you again. No hard feelings, but I don't wanna speak to you again. I'm not holding a grudge against this person, but I don't want to see them again. If I see them, it'll be too soon. And that's not because of a grudge, that's just because of what they've done, okay? They've made me feel all sorts of ways, and I don't need that energy around me. Their energy is so negative. Even if they change, like, their energy is still gonna be there. Like, their bad energy is always gonna be in my mind. My brain is just telling me, like, not to communicate with them ever again, like, literally ever again. But I wish the best for all of you. So if you're a toxic person, if you were in my life and you are not in my life anymore, I wish you all the best, honestly. I just don't want to hear from you. But I still love you guys. Number 8, block them, lose contact with them. I had to block some of these people because I was like, you don't even need to see how sad I am. You don't need to see how mad I am. And you don't need to see how happy I am getting without you. You don't need to see anything. You're a toxic person. You are irrelevant. You ruined my life. And you don't need to see any of that. You don't need to see my glow up. You don't need to see my growth. You don't need to see anything. Like, honestly, if you try to bring me down, if you try to tear me down, and if you try to worsen my life, if you knocked years off my life because of all the stress you gave me, you really don't need to be a part of my life. So I might just block you. For some people that were in my life, scrolling through my phone, like, their name was just bothering me. Like, I didn't want to see their name. I didn't want to see their profile. So I had to remove them off of my social media. I was like ruining my day seeing them post something, being happy after all the things they've done to me. I mean, I don't need them in my life, so I removed them. Plain and simple. Number 9, don't include them in your life. The thing that I like to do, honestly, like, when I throw parties, like, I like to include people because when I was younger, I was never really included into much. So when I go out, when I throw parties in general, like, I like to include people. First of all, I plan my parties like months before, and I plan my guest list as well months before. So I always think, okay, well, who is going to be at my party? Who is toxic but not going to ruin my party? Who is, like, you know what I mean? Like, I ask myself a bunch of questions. And to be honest with you, like, it's a very, very good thing to do, especially if, like, I don't throw big parties, but if you're a person that throws massive parties, you have to make sure that the toxic people that you don't want are not going to be there. Do not include them in your life. You don't need to feel bad for them because they don't have any more friends, because you were the good friend that actually treated them right. You don't need to be that good person to them anymore. So don't include them. Don't include them because you feel bad. I used to do that all the time, and I stopped doing that now because they're just going to ruin my vibe, honestly. Like, yeah. Point number 10, try to forget everything about them. And you know what? Like, forgetting things could be very, very healthy. Point number 11, I'm just going to include them both together, is that time is your friend. It's going to take time to forget about them. What my brain does to cope with pain is to forget. So sometimes I don't remember. I think there's like a demon bird on the roof. I can't see. Anyways, back to the video. So what my brain does to cope is to forget. My brain loves doing this. I could look at this person that I don't like and forget why I don't like them until like a few seconds. Or sometimes I know that I don't like them, but I can't remember exactly what they did for me to not like them. And that's just my way of coping with things because I'm an overthinker, and my brain knows if I remember every single detail of what happened to me, of what other people has done to me, I'm never gonna sleep at night. I'm happy because I forget about the pain. But I mean, it's just healthy to forget, leave what they did, leave all the negative energy in the past, balance your chakras. And again, like I said, it will take a lot of time. I think for one person, they were so toxic to me, it took me like a year to be comfortable looking at their name or their face. But yeah, it took me a long ass time, honestly, to get over that toxicity, even though they were in my proximity. And yeah, it works. Point number 12. Learn how to be sure of what you need. Also, how to treat yourself right. So what I mean about this is you need to know what you need to make yourself feel good. If you're like me and you need baths and you need just time where no one is messaging you, you're in the dark, you're listening to depressing music, you're just chilling out by yourself, drinking tea, just like having time for yourself. If you need to go shopping, if you need to go scuba diving, if you need to go to the movies, like do whatever you need to do to chill out, to relax, and take care of yourself. You need to figure out what will make you feel good and happy. If you don't know what you need to take time to figure it out. I feel like throughout life, I always needed to find ways to cope with different things. So I feel like I know myself very well. And I know what I need. I don't, like I said, always listen to myself, but I know what I need. And I think that's really, really important, especially with dealing with toxic people, because you need to know how to put yourself above them. Another thing, how to be mean, intimidating when you need to be. So yeah, stop letting things slide. Stop being a pushover. If you need to be mean, if you need to be rough, be rough. Find that lion in you, find that bear, find that tiger that's gonna attack. I don't know really how to explain it. I don't want to teach you guys how to be violent. But if you gotta be violent, be violent. No, I'm kidding. Don't listen to that. It doesn't get you anywhere, especially if they're toxic people. Like, they're not gonna care. Like, you could hit them and they're still gonna come back in your life. Trust. Anywho, but what I mean is that you need to be rough. You need to stand up for yourself. Like I said, it goes back to them always wanting you to do things for them, and you need to say, no. It's harder than it sounds. Like, some people are probably listening to this and they're gonna be like, okay, well, saying no is easy, you just say no. It takes courage. It takes strength within to say no. If you already have that strength, it's gonna seem easy to you, but if you don't have it, it's gonna be hella hard to do it. And you need to find that strength, and you need to find it now. This toxic person is bringing your life down day by day, and you need to get rid of them real quick, honey, or else you're gonna, I need to stop doing that. You're gonna suffer greatly. What did I do to toughen up? I was just tired of bullshit. I've been knocked down so many times by different people. I was just tired of it. At one point, you grow with experience and you get tired of what you are experiencing. I mean, I'm a Cancer. I'll tell you, we have patience. But once we're at our limit and we're at our breaking point, we just can't take it anymore, and we're gonna bite back. We're gonna snap back. So it's not pretty. And I just reach a point in my life. It took me absolute years, I would say, but I just reached a point in my life where I was just tired of every single thing. I was just tired of feeling exhausted. I just couldn't do it anymore. So that's how I found my strength. I'm sorry if this video is long, but last point. Know that it's not your fault. The world is full of people that like to take advantage, and you just need to adapt to your shitty situation. Alright, I don't even remember writing this, but okay. Okay, Dara. But it's true. Like, you have to learn how to adapt to your shitty situation. So like I said, these people could be at your school, these people could be at your workplace. It's very, very hard to get rid of these people if you have to see them every day, if you have to communicate with them. Don't make your life hard by hating them, because you're gonna hate putting yourself in that position later on. I promise you that. Do what you can do. Hang in there for real. Like, I know that getting rid of them, if they're always there, is gonna be super hard. If you need to quit, like, don't quit because of them. I didn't quit because of those people. I was just really happy to leave. And it really pushed me to just say, forget about all of these people. I don't mean all of them in a workplace, but I mean, like, forget about, like, the mean people that were bothering me. But yeah, what else did I say in this? Oh yeah, know that it's not your fault. Know that even though you can be a pushover, even though you are a people pleaser, even though you are patient and you love to show your kindness and you do the most for other people, know that the fact that those toxic people are still in your life is not your fault. You don't have to blame yourself because, like, you didn't raise these people. It is not your fault that they are just awful and shitty ass people, and it's not your fault that you're just really nice. Like, who doesn't want to be a nice person? I mean, other people will appreciate your niceness. They won't, but other people will. So you don't have to worry about, you don't have to make yourself feel worse about the fact that they're still negative. They have negative energy. You can't fix that. I've tried to fix that. I have tried to help them change their ways. I have tried my best to make them realize that they're mean, and that they need a change. And these people, if they don't want to change, if they don't want to take your advice, then whatever. I'm sure that that toxic person, their life on it was a lot better with you in it, which is why they want to stick onto you. They want to latch onto you, but you gotta let them go. If they turn into like Donald Trump 2.0, then that's their problem, but you were a great person to them, and you don't have to feel sorry for yourself. You just need to get yourself out of that shitty situation. You just need to learn how to take care of yourself, even though you are in that mess. You just need to know that you cannot compromise too much of yourself for other people, and you will be fine in life. Anyways, that's it for my video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to stay fierce, Divalicious, and sassy. I will see you guys in my next video. I hope this is helpful for some people. To be honest with you, like I said, it took me so long. It took me years to like get toxic people or learn how to get toxic people out of my life. If I knew these things before, I would have tried to find my strength a lot earlier to avoid a lot of other toxic people taking advantage. But I don't regret my past. I just wish that I could have done things differently, and I can't. So I move on. I move on in life. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, je vous aime tous. Bye.